Well, that was very exciting. The fire alarm, can you hear it? It's going off. I don't know, I guess they're just testing it, but they did not warn me, so I thought I was in big trouble. So let's try to continue. Hopefully you can hear over the noise, but let's continue to talk about our dimes and our pennies. All right, so let's go ahead and look at our amount here. Now this has included a dollar with it, so $1.25. So if I were going to write $1.25, again, I would use my dollar mark. 1 is my dollar, 25. So 5 is in my penny spot, and 2 is in the dime spot. Now, if you look at your page today, you'll see on page 318, they're introducing pennies and dimes. So for the first one, they ask you to circle only the dimes in each of them out. You can count out how many dimes you see and circle. Remember, dimes are always closest to the decimal point, so that should help you remember. And then the penny is always the furthest away, and that's in our ones place. So you should hopefully be able to answer those easily. If you can't, definitely let me know. One of the next things I want to talk about is, let's look at number 5. Number 5 on page 317, this is asking you what number is in a place. So for the first number, 136, they want to know what number is in the tens place. So remember your house. You have your house of hundreds, you have your house of your tens, and you have your house of your ones place. So what number, if it was 136, what number would fit into that place? The second place would be the 3. And that should help you answer for the rest of them. Let's look at the last one, 23,890. They want to know what number's in the thousands place. And I've always given you a hint. I've always said, when you have a number like that, the number next to the comma would be the number you were looking for. So let's look at this number. It's 23,890. So we can think of our families, ones, tens, hundreds. This is your thousands. So this would be the number you're looking for. This is our thousands place. And if you continue the pattern, this would be 10,000. The next number would be 100,000. And then you would get into million. Then you'd have 10 million, and then 100 million, and so on, and so on, and so on. Let's also look at number 3. They want to look at the temperatures. Notice the last 2 temperatures are your odd numbers. So those are the temperatures that are in between your lines counting by 2, and when the number's in between, we count by ones. So look at the third one. You see they go all the way up to 90. The first line would be 92. The second line, 94. The third line, 96, but it doesn't go to 98. So what number would be in between 96 and 98? You should have said, that's right, 97. Good job. Same thing for the next one. You will figure out that one. Now look at number 1. Look at number 1. It says, mark under the animal that weighs the most. Which animal looks like it weighs the most? You would choose, all right? And then number 2, they're asking for the smaller amount. So you would have to remember 1 quart equals 2 cups. Remember, it should be in order. Gallon is the biggest amount. So gallon is your higher amount. You have your cups and your pints. All right, so make sure you remember those according to order. Look at the second one, 4 quarts or 4 cups. So 4 quarts or 4 cups. Now they want you to choose the smaller. So if you would remember, let me just get my measurements. I should have had this out already. So if you remember here I am, I'm back. So you remember 4 cups would be like a glass that you're looking at. So 4 cups, and then the 4 quarts would be the larger amount. So you want to choose the smallest. Cups would be smaller. All right. And then the last thing that I want to do with you, I want to go over some facts. So let me give you the fact and see if you can tell me what the answer is. How many feet are in a yard? How many quarts are in 1 gallon? 1 gallon equals? How many days in a year? Did you say it? How about in a leap year? A leap year would be 366. We're in a leap year this year. How many days in February when it's not a leap year? So you'd have to remember that one. When it is a leap year, it's 29. 1 pound equals how many ounces? And then 1 year equals how many months? All right, hopefully that has been helpful to you. I hope that you are working on your math facts, doing your best. Continue, strive to the end. See you later.